Hello, I'm Julian Syavasukulisan, born in Surabaya on July 14, 2003. My nickname is Tree. At home I am called Ichan. At school I am called Lizen. If my teacher or lecturer is called Julian Shah. My father is no longer working while my mother works as an elementary school teacher at school private sector. I was born as an only child who does not have a brother or sister, but whom I and my mother's cousin are located close together, so we often play together since childhood. I even think of him as an older brother. My nickname at home, Ichan, is because when I was little, my sister had difficulty calling Listen, and finally it was changed to Ichan. Since then, my nickname changed to Ichan. My first education was playgroup. When I playgroup, I forgot what I have been through. Then I continue my education more hike, namely kindergarten. When I first entered school, I was very scared. I even begged to parents not to go to school out of fear. But after a few days, finally starting to feel comfortable with life in kindergarten, I experienced many many things during my education at kindergarten is like fishing. Playing together, learning to read, writing, but good memories I will never forget. When I was in kindergarten, I used to pee my pants in class when this happened because I held my pee during the lesson. After going through the kindergarten period, then I went to elementary school here. I went to the same school with my mother because my mother to teach there. But while I was in elementary school, I was never through taught by my mother. At the beginning of elementary school, I was also afraid and cry because I didn't want to go to school, even for days. They gradually I have started to adapt to the new environment. Every time I finish school, when try to her class, mother, there are still students because of the school to go home. The school is different. When I was in elementary school, the activities I liked the most were extracurricular. What I want to participate in is futsal, but because I am still sitting in first grade, finally have to wait until class to be able to take part in extracurricular futsal. Extracurricular activities that The first time I full was karate. Then when I was in third grade, I follow volleyball until the fourth grade. The end of the away time arrived when I had gone to fifth grade. I immediately joined futsal extracurricular until sixth grade. The activity at the end of every semester that I like is classmate because the activity hall is futsal, the sport that I like the most. After graduating from elementary school, I continue to a public junior high school where I face the environment which is very different from before. My school smells of Islam cows. There are many descendants is Arabic in my junior high school, mainly with various regions ranging from Madura, Java, and others. The first time I entered junior high school, I was surprised by this regulation, but after a few days, I started to feel comfortable with a new environment. My first entry was a bit awkward, but try to be brave to be fast at it. I started to get acquainted with some friends. After a few weeks, I already get a lot of friends. From there, I started to feel comfortable and social, but then superficial. The junior high school expressions experience that I experienced at that time was when it was for the first time appointed as class president and also class representative for the fashion show competition. After graduating from high school, continue to high school. There I get a new experience again and a much different atmosphere. When I was in junior high school, here I was required to be more independent and so how to respect to others. When I was in high school, I tried to join an organization that was again in supporting on extracurricular support in high school. But because I can manage the time between organizations, tutoring, and school, I finally decided to quit the organization. After I went through all the experience during high school, finally, that the time I have been waiting for has come. I graduated from high school and starting to register for public college is also a service, but Fed tells me everything else I failed. At that time I was sad and hopeless. The road began to open. I finally tried outly to a university. Alhamdulillah, accepted. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.